So for a key word here, we want to notice that we're talking about a constant rate. So I guess really it's two words. But more specifically, we know that the bakery is giving away these cookies. So the 600 cookies is the starting amount, which really all the options have that as the y-intercept, which occurs when h or x normally is 0. However, let's look at these as ordered pairs. So if we start out at time 0 hours, having 600 cookies, and notice I put the 0 as the x coordinate because time is always independent. Doesn't matter how fast you run, how much you study, how quickly you do something or don't do something. Time is independent of all things. It doesn't change. Whereas in this case, the number of cookies we have is dependent on the amount of time at which this is occurring. So we have 0, 600 as one ordered pair. For the second ordered pair, it's saying after 2 hours, he gave away 50%. So if the bakery gave away 50%, well, how many cookies do we have at this point? Initially, we had 600. Now we have half the cookies gone. In other words, we have half the cookies remaining. So at this point, because of the fact that we recognized that the cookies are being given away at a constant rate, which is linear in nature. So now let's go into Desmos. And assuming we would have put these ordered pairs somewhere on our scrap piece of paper, now all we have to do is go to our table, pressing the plus sign, then press table, and just put these ordered pairs. So you have 0, we can put enter, type the 2, so we're putting the x coordinates first. Now we can go in and do the y coordinates of 600 and 300. And then when we click on this add regression, by default it goes to linear regression, which is good because that's what we want. And then here's the equation. I can press this if I want so that it actually graphs it for me. However, the main point, interestingly, I'm wondering why this is showing it as if it's a vertical line. Actually, false alarm. I just have to zoom out far enough and then I can see it. I don't know why it kind of by default did kind of a weird viewing window, or really it's just such a big negative that the slope ended up being kind of strange. But the point is that you have this equation, and really we see the y-intercept is 600 and then the slope is -150, which makes the correct answer A.